The desert was merciless. The Apache. Woman collapsed onto her knees, the burning sand cutting into her skin like fire. Her breath came in broken gasps. Lips cracked, eyes wide with terror. She had been running for days, no water, no shelter, no mercy. The Wild West showed no kindness to the hunted. Behind her, a horse snorted. She froze. Slowly, she looked up. A cowboy sat tall on his horse, revolver aimed directly at her chest. His shadow stretched long across the sand, dark and unforgiving. One pull of the trigger and her suffering would end. She raised her trembling hands. "Don't shoot," she whispered. Her voice was weak, but the fear inside it was real. Too real to fake. The cowboy didn't move. His face was hardened by years of dust, death, and disappointment. In this land, mercy often got you killed. He had learned that lesson the hard way. "What are you running from?" he asked coldly. She swallowed hard, her throat burned. "Men," she said. "Men who think I am property." The cowboy's eyes narrowed. She looked down at the ground, shame heavy on her shoulders. "They sold me," she continued. "I escaped. They're hunting me now." A gust of wind blew through the desert, carrying distant sounds. Hoofbeats. The cowboy heard them, too. He glanced toward the horizon. She followed his eyes in panic. Surged. "Please," she said quickly. "I don't want to die here." Her fingers dug into the sand as if the earth itself might protect her. "I'll do anything," she whispered. Then desperate words slipped from her lips. Words she never thought she would say. "Let me live and I'll give you a family." The cowboy stiffened. That word hit deeper than any bullet. Family. He hadn't heard it spoken to him in years. His wife and child were buried somewhere far from this cursed land. Since then, the Wild West had given him only silence and ghosts. "You think life is a bargain?" he asked. She shook her head violently. "No, I think life is a miracle and I don't want mine taken." Her eyes met his. No lies, no manipulation. Only survival. The horse shifted beneath him. The revolver trembled slightly. Behind them, dust clouds grew larger. The hunters were close. The cowboy cursed under his breath. "Get up," he said sharply. She flinched, fear flooding back. "You're going to kill me." "No," he snapped. "I'm going to save you if you don't slow me down." Her eyes widened in disbelief. "Get on the horse now." She scrambled to her feet, weak but determined. As he pulled her up, the sound of gunfire cracked through the air behind them. The cowboy kicked the horse forward. As they raced across the open desert, the Apache woman clung tightly, heart pounding, not just with fear, but with something dangerous. Hoping, because in the Wild West, mercy was rare. And she had just found it at the barrel of a gun. The horse thundered. Across the desert, hooves striking the ground like warning drums. The Apache woman clung to the cowboy's coat, every breath of battle. Wind burned her eyes. But she didn't look back. She already knew what followed. Gunshots echoed behind them. "Hold on," the cowboy shouted. She tightened her grip as the horse leapt over cracked earth and dry brush. Her body screamed in pain, but fear pushed her forward. For days, she had been prey. Tonight, she was escaping. The cowboy glanced over his shoulder. 3 riders armed. Relentless. "Who are they?" he demanded. "Traitors," she answered between gasps. "They bought me, then I ran." His jaw hardened, not buying that kind of trouble. They reached a narrow canyon. Just as the sun dipped low, the cowboy pulled the reins sharply, guiding the horse into the rocks. Gunfire followed, bullets striking stone. "Get down," he ordered. They slid off the horse and pressed against the canyon wall. Dust filled the air. The Apache woman's hands shook uncontrollably. "My name is Ayanna," she whispered. "In case I die." The cowboy paused, then said, "Ethan." Footsteps approached. One of the hunters dismounted, confident. Ethan waited. When the man came close, Ethan struck fast, knocking him unconscious with the butt of his gun. The remaining riders cursed and retreated, choosing caution over courage. Silence returned. Jana sank to the ground, tears streaking her dirt-covered face. "You didn't have to help me." Ethan reloaded his revolver. "Didn't help. I chose." They rode again, under starlight, until they reached a small hidden ranch. A single cabin stood alone, forgotten by the world. "You can rest here," Ethan said. "Just for the night." Inside, Ayanna hesitated. "You could turn me in."